Hey there, and welcome to my lazy review of this little film called The Devil Conspiracy. And you probably didn't see any promotions of it, and truth be told, neither did I, but it popped up on my Regal app, and I'm like, let me wake up, get out of bed, go catch a 8 a.m. showing. And I just got back, and I had to make some coffee, and let me grab some Evan Williams honey for this review, because as you can probably tell by my cheery demeanor, I'm not looking forward to talking about this film. So let's, get something positive going, which is alcohol and coffee, because that always makes me feel better. Ready? And oh yeah.
It tastes so good.
All right, so what is this movie about? Should I spoil it? And yes, I'm going to spoil it because this is January 18th of 2023, and it's a new year and still a new month. And I can tell you before I start my intro that by far this is the most fucking terrible film I've seen yet.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
So sit back, grab a drink, and maybe a cross if you need it, and some holy water and some other shit. And oh boy, enjoy my intro while I tell you why you need to avoid this goddamn movie. I said, fuck the coffee. I need a straight shot from a bottle for this shit. And all right, The Devil Conspiracy. What is it about? It's hard to say because it's so goddamn terrible. What sucks is, and I always show trailer footage, is that
The Shroud of Christ, the world's most famous object and the most sacred.
the trailers have a good premise, and the ideas, the concepts are actually very well thought out, because imagine modern technology and they have the Shroud of Jesus Christ, and on the shroud has Jesus' DNA, since, he bled for our sins and got hit with a spear and whatnot. Fast forward into 2023, and now we have the ability to clone people, and not just Jesus Christ, but it could be like Da Vinci or Michelangelo, and just different people like Beethoven. But even that right there is a stupid idea, because just because you take, like, say, Albert Einstein and you clone him doesn't mean he would have the exact same experiences or genius, because, it's that thing where people say that everybody, we are, based on our experiences, the kind of people that we are. So, but the premise is, let's take Jesus Christ and bring him back to life and clone him. But of course, who's involved? The devil. And the devil has this genius idea where, why not take the body of Jesus Christ and clone him and then put myself into Jesus? And
not a great plan.
at one point he even says this, that it's the ultimate fuck you to God. So we have the character called the priest, and honestly, I don't care enough about the priest. And the priest dies 5 minutes in. As the priest is dying, he looks up to the heavens and he calls upon the archangel Michael.
Use it to defeat Satan.
Michael.
And of course, we'd see like a little clip of Michael, and Michael, as a character design, is a freaking badass. And if you don't know much about mythology, Michael is the archangel, and Michael is the brother to Lucifer and the one who imprisoned him.
The War of Angels.
Michael defeated Lucifer when he bound him in hell.
I gotta say, make fun of me all you want, but I did watch all 15 seasons of Supernatural.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
I don't care, Jensen, come on, it's Jensen. But I guess because I seen how angels were in that show and how badass angels are, and especially archangels, and especially the most powerful archangel of all, I had a certain expectation walking in of how Michael was to be portrayed, and holy shit.
He's a gigantic pussy.
As the priest is dying, Michael enters his body, and now the priest is gone, but we have Michael. And for a good hour and 10 minutes, I'm checking my phone, Michael is just constantly getting his ass kicked, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and I guess maybe, watching too many Marvel superhero films, or again, Supernatural, you have a certain expectation of how Michael should react, and damn, I'm pretty sure that I could kick his fucking ass, not even joking. The character is totally friggin' useless. I'm not sure what he's doing, and not even joking, he never fights Lucifer the entire film. But Michael has to go and basically go to Lucifer's whatever big castle and try to stop him, and there's eventually, they find a woman and she has some blood and DNA and whatever. She's going to be the vessel for sweet baby Jesus.
Dear Lord baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus.
So yeah, eventually Michael jumps down to hell, and of course Lucifer has been freed, and Michael's put in shackles, and he's totally and utterly useless without his sword. And he asks a bunch of little kind of demon kids, please give me my sword so I can get my powers back, because apparently the friggin' sword of the Archangel Michael is just laying around for anybody to just fucking pick up. Right, and oh god. He does get the sword, and for a brief like 2 seconds, he turns into the Archangel Michael form. And yes, this one scene out of the entire fucking film is pretty badass, seeing Michael in this form. And I was like, okay, awesome.
But I also want more than that.
And yeah, seeing the actor Peter Mensah be Michael is pretty friggin' epic, but through the entire film, you're going to see him all 3 times, and it's just like a handful of dialogue. I mean, I think he's on screen for like all of 4 minutes. And after that, he escapes out of hell, but now he's back into human form with the possessed priest body, and it just goes through awful fight scene after awful fight scene. And at the end, as you can imagine, it's pretty friggin' stupid, and oh, the biggest trick and biggest whatever double cross ever, that instead of Lucifer being the vessel of sweet baby Jesus, come to find out it's a trap. Instead of Jesus Christ being the vessel for Lucifer, he's just another version of a captor. So Lucifer went from being in chains down to hell to being bound to Jesus, but at the end, you see sweet baby Jesus walking, and now he's toddler sweet baby Jesus, and some black smoke coming out of his nose, and oh god.
No! It's just dumb!
In the end, as I said, the concepts were pretty freaking cool. You know, I wanted to see Michael and Lucifer fight. They never do. I like the concept of what if Jesus Christ was brought back through cloning technology, what would happen? Those are pretty cool concepts. The thing is, this film is full of great intentions, and some people would say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I just got back. Please, by all means, even if you're really fucking drunk, you're not going to have a good time watching this. And I gotta say this before we leave, that even the CGI, the trailer showed kind of bad CGI, but goddamn guys, I've seen CGI on CW look better than this. And at the end of the day, The Devil Conspiracy, would I recommend it? Fuck no. And it just reminds me of every single time a woman wants to sleep with me. You know, on paper, it sounds good. It could be promising. Then when you go through with it, you're thoroughly disappointed.
Really bad sex.
Hope you enjoyed my laser review. I tried making this as funny as I could because I didn't have a good time watching this. And but as I always do, I'm going to check my watch, pull up Bender. Hope you guys have a good time laughing at this review, because I did not have any good time watching this. I literally almost walked out about 3 fucking times, and I'm like, I have to finish this because I got to be authentic and give you guys my laser review and keep my integrity. Okay, let's grab him and see you later.
This calls for a drink.
Some good coffee and Evan Williams. Now, as usual,
I hate my job.
I'm going to head back to work.